Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and
Oh,
welcome
to
to the
the intro
SadBoiPodcast.
already.
The midweek one, we're doing it in the midweek. It's not the weekend. I'm here with the Sad Boys as always, Wiggles and Logan.
Hi.
Hello.
Love one.
First things first, always, game of the week.
Game of the
What's
week.
everyone
We'll
doing?
just completely ignore our guest.
Yeah, Eva was like,
Well,
bypass.
Well, we never introduced the guest at the start of the
Yeah,
podcast.
no, we
so
never do.
Go ahead and you take control then. Go on.
Okay, so this week we have David joining us. So he is training to be a paramedic. So we're going to talk a little bit about the NHS and COVID and the effects and things like that, I think, is the plan.
You think?
I think
What?
that's the plan.
Where's David?
Where is David?
Sure.
David's right here with me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, what a shame.
So, shall we start off with Game of the Week? What have people been playing this week?
Or shall we, even though that's what I mentioned.
About to say something. I've not been playing a lot of zombies. I've played mainly multiplayer and going for streaks. And that's it, man. I re-downloaded Fortnite, played 5 games, won 4 of them, so I'm quite happy about that one.
Yes. See,
And then uninstalled it again.
it's normal. It's normal, isn't it? See, I've only played a little bit of zombies this week. I think I've managed to get 2 games in this week, which is more than I've
You're
done the last
welcome.
couple of weeks.
You're welcome for the carry, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for the
What was
carry.
it?
I appreciate
16 downs.
That was
Shut-
me.
That was David.
That was me.
I had 8. I had half the amount.
Better than 106.
Leave that 106 alone. I'm pretty proud of that.
Sorry, what? You had a game with 106.
Game
You
with
were in that
106
game with us,
downs.
Evo, when I first started, and it was
Was I there?
streamed. Yeah, so you were there for a bit.
Ah.
It was on a
There's 4
stream.
of us, then...
Chop
who was it?
left, Chop just
Job
bounced
left,
in.
then you left, then me and we got to round 50. She went down 106 times, thought, fuck this, I'm ex-villain. Ex-villain left. Yeah, 106 downs.
Jesus.
Sounds like
Those
it.
Those are
Sounds
rookie
like
numbers.
round 4.
Get those
Anyway.
numbers up.
Get the numbers up.
Get those numbers up.
I'm on level 420 now, so I'm refusing to play now till the new season.
30, because I'm on my ult, because I've been playing this fun game of how many times I'm going to get banned in a week.
You're on
I
what
was
now?
gonna
A
say,
7-day ban?
So far I'm on
Now on
2.
a 7-day, yeah.
Like-
You've just gone from a 3-day ban to a 7-day ban.
Yeah. That's good fun.
Mad.
So I'm back on the ult. Probably going to go on Xbox instead. Grind some Destiny.
I saw you put a tweet out about playing Destiny on the Xbox.
Yeah. And then I didn't, and then I played Battlefield on my ult.
I downloaded Battlefield 5 to play with Conor and Lewis, and
Really good games.
sniping just feels off, and I don't like it.
But I
It
thought
was
you were
just
enjoying
meant
it,
to
wasn't
be
you?
really-
It was
Once you get
fun because I was winding Connor up by sitting in tanks and sitting in camping and
Yeah.
stealing his kills. So
Yeah.
that was funny just to piss him off. But I didn't like it. Although Battlefield 6 trailer comes out on the 9th.
the new one's out soonish.
We got the new Fortnite season on the 8th. And then I think it's just under 2 weeks now. It's new COD season.
13 days exactly.
See,
And
this
you
is the
zombie
first
map.
season
Oh.
of Fortnite that I've not really played it. I think I'm only like level 30. Like, I've really.
You land in Fortnite, you go down to the crop area, you get abducted by fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry in the sky, and get teleported across the map.
Do you really? Is that happening
It's-
now?
That's happening now.
I might have to go on at some point and actually see what it's all
Yeah,
about.
but if they teleport you, I will literally pay them thousands not to bring you back.
I know you would. That's the problem. You would.
I will transfer them my whole bank just
You
to get
went
you.
there.
Well, that minus something.
All right, I'll go to. I'll use the shop bank account to fucking get rid of you.
Okay, that sounds a bit better.
That'll be fun to explain to the accountant. Where's all the money gone? Wow.
I needed to get rid of someone. They needed to go.
This expenditure.
They needed to go.
I went the dark web, right, and got a hitman.
Yeah, fuck it. You go on dark web instead.
Oh god.
It was a clip from the dark web of some bloke. It was like fully naked in a room, and he was sat eating human soup. Like apparently, it was his wife and his daughter chopped up, and he was sat eating them.
The dark web's a weird place.
If I can find, actually no, I won't put the clip in, but
please
you
don't.
can-
Don't
Please
put
don't.
that clip in.
you can find it on. It's all over YouTube and fucking Facebook. You can find it if you want it.
You watch some weird things, Logan. Some
4
really
a.m.
weird things.
4 a.m.
Nah,
watching, innit?
That or it gets sent some weird thing.
Oh, I get that is nothing. I get sent some mad shit from Lewis in the group chat.
Yeah, he is a
Look,
bit of a weird one, isn't
Shout out
he?
Lewis.
So, shout
No,
out
don't,
Lulu.
what, no, fuck
Next
off, Lewis.
guest. Next guest.
Fuck that, mate.
Get Lulu
I,
on.
I swear the fucker's got fucking autism. Fuck that. I ain't dealing with him for 4 hours.
Bless him in the heart.
Don't you deal with him every day at the minute? I'm sure you two are like
It's
proper
reason I'm
bumming each
not on-
other.
It's the reason I've not been in the PlayStation party for a few days.
He's got to be a carer. He gets paid to take care of him, I bet.
Mate, I want paying thousands to take care of him. I absolutely love Lewis the Bass, bless him. But he's one of them people, if I don't message him for a day, he will then leave all our group chats, leave parties.
You just say you just disagree
shit.
with him and he does that, doesn't he?
I call him a cunt and he fucking does it, to be fair.
Yeah, you just disagree with him.
It's fucking, oh. So I can't tell who's more petty, Wiggs or fucking Lewis.
Wow. Wow, that's just mean.
Here we are on the podcast where we only speak facts.
I said no one disagreed, so, you know. Is a W.
I might occasionally leave some group chats when I'm having a hissy fit, but if you're not a cunt, I'm not gonna leave them.
You blocked me over one letter, which was the letter K. You blocked me over
You knew I did not like being K'd.
Story. So it happened on Twitter. I called her a slag and a whore bag and a slut.
Yeah.
You were talking to me. Even when you got blocked for
put
days.
K, and I got blocked for a few days, and I was like, oh, I can't bother apologising yet. I'll do it in a few days.
And I'm sat there passing on fucking messages on my fucking replying to my tweet.
Yes, it's just the way. I think Logan now understands how it feels to be in the middle for once.
I'm legit just screenshotting the conversation, just replying with it. And then
We've
I'd
all
fucking
been
screenshot
third
reply
wheel.
to someone else.
We've all been third wheel at some point in his life. I'm now the.
You know, you're like the, what, 12th, 13th wheel? Somewhere down the line.
Well, there's now David. Now then there's Nando's. Then there was Wiggles as the third wheel now.
I'm the third wheel now, unfortunately. Between David and Logan, I'm third wheeling.
Yeah, and then Nando's is the fourth. No, you're the fourth wheel. Third wheel.
You're somewhere down the line.
That makes me the fifth wheel now.
It's fine. At least you're still a wheel. That's all that matters.
At least we're a pentabike or a pentacar.
Exactly.
We're just a pentagonal mess. That's what we are.
All I heard was mess. That's reminded me of my fucking life.
Same.
So,
So,
so we now have a group chat. From fact, we have a group chat. So, when I tend to go out drinking, I tend to send fuck ton of shit to group chats. So I'm pre-warning Evo and David now. I am drinking from 7 o'clock Saturday morning, so I don't know what time Sunday morning. So enjoy the fucking spam.
I cannot wait. Diss track season. Whatever you send.
All
Can be
night
used
shifts,
against
so
you.
I enjoy that.
A ball as I sent to Wigs at the barbecue.
Oh, well, that I'm editable. You want to editable.
Not edible.
No,
No,
Photoshop. I'm editable.
Okay.
And then I started going back on messages. Next day, I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this right now.
Someone needs to edit your dead trim. That's what.
Evo, mate, you need to fucking edit a social life into your life.
Yeah. Do I really?
Well, yeah, you can't sit inside 24/7.
Oh, challenge accepted. You're challenging me.
Triple desk, yes, you can.
I'll put a bet on that. I can't stay inside for 24 hours. Well, for 24/7 for like what? Forever?
24/7 forever, mate.
Mate, I'll get everything delivered to my house that I need.
You can't go to the shop for monsters no more.
I can order Amazon from Amazon.
Well, yeah, Amazon. Get a massive case delivered.
I'll just get myself a mini fridge in my room.
Self promo. I sell monsters, £10 a case. Self promo.
I mean,
Just plug my business, you know.
okay, how many's in the case though? It's
12.
4. 12. Okay, 12. I was gonna say.
Case of 12.
What a rip off you selling them for a tenner.
I sell a
That's
case of
money.
4 for £2.50.
That's pretty good.
Self promo.
So
Self promo.
I've got just under 100.
I deliver.
Delivering it right. Where's my wallet?
Deliver. But I ain't delivering until next week, though, because I'm going out drinking, mate. Chris Grass.
I might actually get you to bring me some monsters.
Oh, we don't. Let me know.
Seems
Well,
like, why are you keeping this hidden from me? From me, of all people?
You've known for fucking ages.
I haven't.
You've known that I've got my
I
own fucking
know-
business for ages and sell monsters.
I knew you had your own business. I didn't know what you did with it. Could be porn for all
Fucking
I know.
prostitute it is, mate.
Could be
Sell
Yeah,
little
yeah.
kids. I'm joking. Fuck me. Actually, no, I'm not down.
I'm just like, are you joking?
So what's everyone's plans then for next week or so?
Grinding content. I'll probably grind content.
No one,
now.
no one fucking asked Evo. Shut up, Wigs.
I-
I can't say I've really got many plans, really. I love how Evo had deafened. Like, go away, Evo.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice that it's not happened to me for once.
Okay, no.
Do you want to undeafen him?
He's not server deafened, is he? No, he's not server deafened.
Is he deafened
It's just-
himself?
He's just deafened himself.
Oh.
Can I come back now?
Yeah, you
Have
come
you got any
back
plans,
now.
David? Or are you just working?
Working.
Next question. Yeah.
Working.
Next question.
Moving
In the
on.
mood. I need to go into work next week. I'm currently 2 weeks behind on paperwork. And it ain't good. Oh! We get the keys next week, Wigs. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you've got the shop. You've got it.
We've got it. We get the keys next week.
Good. I'm glad.
So I've had some business meetings and shit recently, and we've been looking at upgrading the business to like a shop that's like 4 times the size. And currently we pay £600 a month rent, and for the shop 3 times the size is £700 a month. So we thought, fuck it, we upgraded. I had to go for a business meeting. I had signed some paperwork and all that shit, and we get the keys next week, so we can start moving stuff across.
So
By
that's
next
a
week.
good thing, because just across the road from the little
It's
one.
literally
isn't it?
just across the road, yeah, across the
That's
path.
awesome. That's alright then. So it should be an easy enough move as well. Like you've not got too.
It's just a case of getting trolleys and shifting everything across.
Yeah. So.
I don't think that's going to be a ball like it's just all the massive pop fridges and fag gantry and shit.
Yeah, so that's good. It's good. I'm glad that it's actually working out because I know it's something you've been looking forward to. So at least that means all the meetings and stuff have been worth it, and you are.
Making
I legit
Yeah,
had to put a
making
suit and tie on just for a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Grind never
Well, any
stops
best,
for
it was
you.
just literally just a shirt, wasn't it? Shirt and tie.
Yeah, it was just a
And you were
shirt.
just sitting there in your boxers still, weren't
Legit,
you?
I guarantee you, are you?
just a shirt and tie. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Bollocks hanging out like a lot.
Literally, my dog were loving it. I mean, anyway.
Oh no! No!
I'm getting some
Poor
weird pictures in my
Rufus!
head.
Poor
My imagination-
Rufus!
My imagination's running wild.
So my trip to Hull's being cancelled as well
Good old Rona.
because COVID's had a massive spike around Leeds and Hull.
Good old Rona.
Sorry about that. I'm not to blame for that. I don't think
So I'm coming to Leeds for the weekend on Saturday, so
Oh, true. God
I'll be
damn
getting a few tests when I come back.
it. Not just a COVID one.
HIV test, mate. I've got Tinder installed now, so you know what I'm doing.
Jeez.
Oh wait,
Oh.
no, I can't use Tinder, can I? I'm currently catfishing people. I've got to use Badoo.
Badoo, back to Badoo.
Back to Badoo. I met Becky on Badoo.
I know.
And we
Told
all know how that one turned out. Slag.
You're
Anyway.
fucking everywhere, aren't you? Twitter, Instagram, Reddit.
Yeah,
Like,
mate.
yeah, whatever you can speak to a female, it's your chance, isn't it?
No, Reddit is my business account. I do business on Reddit.
What kind of business?
You can have two.
Matching business.
That's for the next podcast episode.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Let's expose. Let's.
Yeah, that's the exposed episode.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I start messaging River a couple of different.
Oh no, please don't. No, please don't.
There's an announcement. We're having
I'm-
River back on.
I'm defo moving to Atlanta in that case. But Jesus.
You can move wherever you want, but Discord's still here.
Not if I don't tip my PC and phone, it ain't. Got no Wi-Fi, mate. You fucked.
We'll still find a way to get in contact with
Pigeons, mate. Send me a pigeon.
you.
Might die on the way home, like, but you know,
Just a would you rather through a pigeon.
just like 5 months to record an hour episode.
Oh yes, like no.
To
Wait,
reply.
what? Yes.
Yes, no,
Oh, yes.
no.
We'll get some pictures then.
That could be quite funny though. See if we can patch one together through like random points through the week and see how well we can get a podcast going from literally 5-minute recordings here and there. Make it a little challenge, maybe. Start adding some little challenges into these podcasts.
That's not a bad shout, you know.
Could be
But
a
the
bit
thing
fun.
is, I'd be kind of cunt. I'd be driving to work and I'd sit in FaceTime and record while I'm driving.
Yeah.
But my
Oh,
way
you'll
to
just hear
fucking
it.
work, dickhead.
Oh, you'll
Sam-
hear is just when this behind someone.
Last
So,
episode.
thinking about that, the way Logan just said that made me think. So like that gave me proper vlog. Yeah, I know. Proper like the vlog vibes. Evo, what's happened with your vlogs?
Oh yeah.
Views were down.
I just got lazy and gave up.
It's a mood.
Other things kind of got in the way, so I kind of put them on pause.
Did
I
you
might
get
bring them back.
enough insulting from microwaving your cornflakes?
Microwaving cornflakes.
Anything to do with it, but that's. I'm still annoyed at that.
Jesus
Oh, that
Christ.
ruffled your birth so much. I mean, your head's getting free from that.
You're in my head at night time. I'm sat having a. Anyway.
Yeah. What
Well,
have you
this-
caused? What have you caused? Come on.
But no, last week, right? You know, on the way back on the podcast, way back to the podcast,
Yeah.
there was an old fucking granny right in front of me driving.
Oh yeah, the context for this. For the move.
Bearing in mind, she was going 30 miles an hour and the limit was 35.
Someone was
But
rushing
I'm
back.
sat there getting 70, trying to get around her so I can get back in time. I fall on why my fuck. This is in perfect content. I fall on why my wind down. Told her to get out of a fucking wheelchair and move.
Jesus.
I swear she then purposely went 5 miles an hour right roundabout. I was legit ready to ram her off the fucking road. So in the end, I literally parked over the road and fucking pegged it across.
It's not the only time he's pegged it.
I
Uh,
was meant to get him pegged tonight, but
speaking
that's
of
gone out the window.
David, how's it going?
Listening to you not talk the biggest load of shit I've ever heard.
Welcome to the
You
podcast.
fucking that's it. Welcome to the podcast. So Wiggs had a go at me earlier because because
you've stolen David.
well, yeah, that as well. But I went to therapy earlier, and she thought Scarlett was driving the car, but she was meant to be driving there and back because I wasn't going to drive. But in the end, it was me driving there and her driving back. So I'm full on there sending voice notes and messaging her and fucking doing all sorts of shit.
In the group chat,
And then-
it wasn't just me. It was in the group chat.
I then slipped up her that it was me driving, and she fucking went ham, being like, "You're not meant to fucking text and drive."
You know how much I hate someone texting and driving.
You know how much I hate you, but hey, yo.
You're still here,
I
though, aren't you? You're still
Well,
got me.
Can you do
Oh.
voice activated texts?
I do voice notes.
It's like,
The
He also got
voice note-
slapped, and it was fucking hilarious listening to him get slapped.
If I remember, I'll screen record it and put it in the chat. So I was next to Scarlett, and I can't remember what we're on about. Anyway, I turned and I called her a bitch, and she full on fucking whacked me across the face, and you could hear it in the fucking voice note and everything. Fucking bitch.
See, I think that's the only one you listened to, wasn't it? Because
did you frame it,
I
though?
said
Did you
how I
frame it?
love the fact that you got slapped.
Then Dave was like, right, I've got to listen to this shit.
Take
So-
that snippet, soundboard it.
What happened to, I'm going to be up at 5:30, I've got alarm set.
You didn't need to out me for sleeping through my alarm again.
Oh,
That's
back
like
to back
3
Thursday.
times in 2 weeks I've slept through alarms. Thankfully, this one didn't make me late for work because I didn't have work.
No, you said this one wasn't important, meaning David isn't important.
No, I
Don't
never
worry,
said it was
David.
important.
I'm not important to anyone, apparently.
I never said
I'm
that.
thinking
I said
about-
at least this one
I'll tell you
didn't
about it, Don't
mean
worry.
I was late for work because twice, 2 weeks in a row, I've been late for work.
You're
on
not
my last shift.
important to anyone.
Oops.
Oops.
Like, because I was still awake for reasons we don't need to know. And I legit looked at my phone, so I saw Plan's corner, saw her at 5:30. I was like, I'm sure she knows getting up now because Dave's going to work. So I put like morning nerd or something in the group chat, then he fucking replies straight away.
Hmm.
And then I was like waiting for Wiggs to reply. 7:30, 8 o'clock later, she replies.
7:30. 7:30.
I
I'm
was
okay.
like, all right, all
Only
right.
2 hours late. It's not.
It's not too bad. Could have been worse. I was tired. I've been busy the last couple of nights. I've been having
It's
quite
one
late
thing.
nights. So
We get tired of you in these podcasts.
Ratio, then ass, suck your mum, whatever else. Oh, so how's your mum, by the way, Wiggs? Does she still hate me?
she's not responded, but I don't think you've messaged her on Facebook yet, have you?
Not yet,
She
no.
accepted your
Well,
friend
yeah.
request.
So, Wiggs sent her mum a message saying that I called her fishy lips.
He did call her
she asked
fishy lips.
Wiggs, so she asked Wiggs what fishy lips was.
So we'll put the screenshots in and we'll cross her name out because it's funny.
If you don't-
So I messaged my mum saying Logan says you have fish lips. My mum replied with what the fuck. So I replied with, is that all you have to reply to him? He says XOXO. Which she responded with, what are fish lips? So I was like, he's talking he's talking about the per se. Which she put, he's lucky that I'm at work and the phones are manic. And I put, he's loving this. And she went, I'll have time to bite later. But say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Which I was like, I'm sure he's looking forward to this. Let him know that I was so sorry to hear. Which I put to hear. He was like, that his last brain cell is now on life support.
Oh.
At that point, I felt bad for bullying the disabled, so I didn't. I got Sim to reply for me.
And she
Yeah,
never
but-
responded. But the funniest thing was Logan was still in a call when my mum turned up at my house later on. And I was
Yeah.
like, Logan, my mum's here. I've never seen someone back out of a call so fast.
But
Wait, you never told me your mum was there.
Yeah, this is when you
No.
started saying bye. And I went, hold on, Logan. My mum's
said-
here. And
And
then
I
you...
shouted hello, and she grunted and nodded her head.
No. Before, when we were all in the call, when me, you, David and Sim were still in the call, my mum turned up. That's why I was saying I need to go, sort of thing.
To go out and do stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
When I had to go out and pick people up and get some stuff done.
Yeah, you could have stayed 1 extra minute. Could have said hello
You
to
could
good old
be
Lindy
fucking-
Lou.
And you could have been swallowed for an extra minute. But hey ho.
He would be scared of my mum.
What the fuck? I'm not scared. Saying that, first time I saw a picture of her dad, I fucking shit myself. And then I heard him talking to Connor. And I thought I left the fucking Care Bears on in the background.
He's a big teddy bear. He looks scarier than he is.
It was like a fucking motorcycle club.
it's just won 3-0. It's just saying that.
You are?
Bears have won 3-0.
I swear I just said this like 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Yes,
but
he
yeah.
did.
He's mumbled everything else you've been saying.
Ha, you funny cunt.
So welcome, David.
Oh, hi, David. Seen you.
Oh, am I actually here?
We're getting a bit carried away today. There's been lots to talk about.
Jesus.
It was the same in the last one.
It was.
And so we did Would You Rather. But I'm not
Yeah.
doing Would You Rather, David, because they're going to get fucking...
You'll expose me. I'm not ready for that.
I'm more worried about fucking me getting exposed.
Yeah.
I exposed myself in the last episode, so fuck
So
it.
you expose yourself anyway.
Everyone knows everything now.
Getting children at parks.
Hey, listen, right? Restraining order says nothing. So, shout out to Eva for the RGB mouse cursor.
I was going to say, about where was that going to head?
You can give me head if you want.
I
I
think
thought,
David
I,
already
thought,
beat me
I was
there.
going to say, I thought that was you and David.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring, isn't it? I've got plenty for you both.
Yeah, we go share him.
We got fuck that. David can keep that one.
Got
That's
two
what we
holes
do.
for a reason.
You can keep that one.
Speaking of spit roasting,
I don't want to know where this is going now.
well, apparently you're getting spit roasted now, so have fun.
Oh,
Am I?
Like,
Make good content for OnlyFans.
true. Content. Always think about the content.
Oh, fuck me.
If you're not making content out of it, it's not worth doing.
I was going to say something.
That's
I
normal.
think that's what everyone just thought. I was going to say something here.
I was like,
Changing the subject very slightly.
That brain
I've had a
cells.
message to go for my COVID vaccine. Because
Yeah,
apparently
I'm getting mine.
I'm an essential worker, an essential key worker. So I need my COVID vaccine. So I was like, haha, see this middle finger?
yeah, because you're not planning on
refuse
getting
to have it.
the COVID vaccine, are you?
Are you not getting a vaccine at all?
Nope. Refuse to.
Really?
Point blank.
Okay.
I've had both. Don't.
What are you going to do? You just don't like needles or something?
All I need is where I'm getting toes. Hey, no, I don't mind needles. It's the shit that's in the vaccine and the not after effects. What do you call it?
Side effects.
Side effects that it's causing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have this same argument all the time, and no one has yet come back with a better response to me. How
Go for
come?
it.
How come we've had COVID for what? 2 years now, roughly. Been
Yeah.
around. 2 years. It's taken them 6 months to come up with a vaccine and a cure.
Probably.
Can't-
Well, it's not a cure, it's a
Probably-
vaccine. They're different things.
It's meant to slow it down, innit? And shit.
It's supposed to
Cancer.
build your immunity.
HIV, the flu, fucking STIs. There's no fucking vaccine for them.
Yeah. But the difference
There's no
is,
fucking-
the difference
how to crack
is
down on-
with COVID. COVID is it's like a variant of, well, it's COVID-19 because there's
But it's
multiple
not being
variants.
tested. It's the fact is, people are going for their vaccines and they're testing it on people there and then. They've not tested it on animals. They've not done any pre-test and like adjusted it or do whatever you do.
It
They're
has been getting
literally-
adjusted. They have
Yeah,
been
but I'm
changing it. That's
saying-
why
yeah,
there's
yeah,
multiple different versions of
But
the
they've only
vaccine.
done that is from people giving feedback to what side effects they've had. They've not actually done tests against it.
But you do realise
or
most
anything in labs.
medication is done via labs, like you said, but it's
Yes,
also
but
most of it's
they have
done by
multiple tests.
volunteers, which they did have
Yes.
volunteers come forward to test the vaccine.
They
Just
didn't.
like they did.
They did.
They did. Because I was looking into it because I was open to doing it.
I was all for getting it done, and so's my dad. Until we read into it, and then once we read into it and looked into it,
But
we're
you
like,
remember,
no
a
way.
lot of what you're going to be reading is going to be from anti-vaxxers anyway. And at the end of the day, they said not to get the flu jab or a lot of the other jabs because it, like, especially if you're pregnant, because it will cause Down syndrome in your kids, which it's not. It doesn't. It doesn't do that. But that was one of their arguments for long enough, things like that. See, that's why you've got to be so careful of what you read on the internet and actually make sure you're reading the facts and not some bullshit that someone else is saying to scaremonger.
That helps if you can read or not.
Yeah, that helps.
You never read it, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
See, I'm very much
Yeah,
all for
I don't-
each for their own. If people want to do it, do it. If they don't want to do it, don't.
yeah,
But I'm
it's
very
fine.
much on a don't push your view on someone else. Like if you don't agree with it, that's fine. Just don't get it for yourself, but don't try and force other people not to. Same with the other, but I would prefer someone who's for it to convince someone that's an anti than the other way round.
Yeah, and something if
When
something
it
happens
could
to you,
potentially
really bad.
like convincing someone not to get it could potentially end up killing them.
Yeah.
And what's the downside?
Fuck's sake.
I see it as a win-win situation at the moment.
To be fair, you're at what 22. Your immunity system might just be good enough anyway. I don't even think you'll need a jab really. But it's about being a carrier as well. You could carry it.
See, that's
Well,
the main issue. You can be carrying
Of
it.
course, I'm gonna be fucking carrying it.
See, I'm all for it when I'm within the catchment, well, whatever you call it. Then I'm definitely going to be going to get it because at the end of the day,
You'll need it in case you carry it for popping.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, I have a family that I want to protect as well as myself. Like, I get tests done at least once a week and everything like that because at the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is bring it.
See, my brother has to have one done 3 times a week.
Yeah,
but
I have
he-
to have one done once a
He
week.
has the rapid ones from school.
Yeah, well, ours is a
It'll
rapid
take
one at
about
work
10
as
minutes.
well. So
About
it's
10
they're
10
there
minutes,
for,
half hour to come back.
yeah, that's the same as us. We have rapid ones done. It's once a week. It should fall on your shift, but when you work hours like me, you end up getting hit like 6 times in a row. every 3 to 4 days.
Hmm.
But happily do it, even though they're not compulsory. Prefer to know, prefer to protect other people than to be stubborn and so anti it. Because at the end of the day, COVID has killed thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. Like,
Well, can we just point out though, which is another thing I read on BBC, in 2019, no one died from the flu. No one died from cancer. And every single death that was going through the hospitals, they're all relating to COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, years and years before, there were thousands of people dying from flu. Yeah, all of a sudden in 1 year, no one dies from it. No one dies from cancer. Everything's COVID.
but there has
Because,
been
it,
deaths.
because
There
it's
is.
an easy excuse.
It's not an easy excuse though.
It's an easy excuse.
But a lot of them, you can die of like COVID, but also have other complications. But as soon as you hit that catch COVID, it plays on those other complications, and it's what ends up killing you. At the end of the day, you can have cancer and you'll be fine. You get COVID, and then that is what ends up killing you. If you didn't catch it, you would last a little longer, even if it's terminal cancer. It's the COVID that technically kills them off earlier.
But it's still cancer.
But it was the COVID that killed them off earlier. They could have lasted
They
another
still
couple of
have
weeks.
cancer.
They still had cancer, yes.
So regardless of whether you got COVID or not, they were still gonna go on.
Die eventually. That's like saying someone's got cancer, but if they get hit by a car and they die. Are you going to say they died of cancer? No, they died in road traffic accident.
Yeah, in a car crash or whatever
Yeah.
else.
So
That's
they
like
have
getting
cancer,
stabbed,
but they
like-
catch COVID and die. They're not
Yeah,
died of
COVID.
cancer, they died of COVID.
No, it's not the COVID that's killed them.
But it was the COVID that killed them because their immune system was weakened anyway.
Yeah, that's like getting stabbed, then 10 minutes later getting shot in the head. What have you died of? Blood loss from the stab or the gun in the fucking head?
Technically, be from the knife because the bullet's holding the blood in more than the knife wound is. Technically.
What do you mean? Like, okay, I've stabbed you in the back and then held the gun to
Right,
your head. and
so
then shot.
say you stab me in the back and then you shoot me in the head.
Yeah, after you've lost a lot of blood from the knife wound.
I'm going to be bleeding more from the knife wound than I am from the bullet because the bullet's still in the head. Like, if I was to take the bullet out, I'd be fucking bleeding everywhere. But the bullet's holding majority of the blood and whatever else in, compared to the knife wound that's just gone straight through the leg. That's fucking leaking everything out.
Yeah, but this is the reason why whenever you are stabbed or whatever, or impaled, they tell you not to remove the object. Because
Sorry, this
the
sounds
pressure...
to the
So I'm
head.
saying, so you're going to bleed out faster from the knife wound
Yeah,
than you are from the bullet.
yeah, from the bullet to
No.
the head.
Well, yeah,
bullets technically-
because the bullet's still in your head.
Yeah, but that's if they take the knife out. A lot of the time when you get
If
stabbed...
you get stabbed, they're not going to leave the fucking knife in, are they? They pull the knife out.
More times than you believe, they leave it in if you actually look into it. If you
I
look
do,
into
and
knife
you
crimes
stab
and things
someone,
like
you fucking
that...
knife them and pull the fucking knife out. And then they start bleeding. Then if you shoot them in the head, the bullet that's in the head is what's holding the majority of the blood and whatever else fucking flows out.
The difference is with a
You bleed out faster from the knife wound.
bullet
than you
has
are
a
from the bullet wound.
ricochet sort of effect, so it does more
Straight ahead
damage
with
from the
the other-
ricochet
Yeah, but
within the body. Although the
But
best
you
person
just-
to ask with this situation would be David because he is a paramedic.
You legit just backed my statement up and agreed with me.
What? No,
Because you literally just said they say not to remove the object.
yeah, you don't
because
remove
it
the
does more
object.
damage.
But with a bullet, the way it's designed is to, as it goes in, it causes a bigger hole behind it.
Well, give me a fucking gun and we'll find out with you.
But your best person to ask for that would be
You know.
David because he is a paramedic, so obviously he's trained in all of this sort of stuff.
What then, David? We're waiting.
all I'm
What's
saying
the
is
question?
the bullet in the head is like-
So Logan's saying if you get shot and if you get stabbed, which one are you more likely to die from?
Depends.
that wasn't even my argument, but
Well, I
okay.
don't even know because I was collecting
I know.
pizza from my door, to be honest. So I'm kind of like,
No. The whole argument was if Eva came up to me, stabbed me in the back, and
Yep.
pulled out the knife, and then
Yeah,
shot me in the
yeah.
back of the head, I'm going to bleed out faster from the knife wound than I am from the gun wound.
Depends where the bullet went. To be honest.
wasn't
The back of the head. Like straight to the back of the head.
I'm saying a bullet
Shot
for
in
his
the back of the
brain.
head, you could die instantly. Because
That's
if
what
you're
I'm saying.
hitting the
Isn't
back of
where
the
it
brain,
is.
the top of the spinal cord, that's it, you're done. You've got
But the
no
whole
brain
point of it
signals
was-
to pump blood around the body, your brain will shut down, your
Yeah.
heart shuts down, everything within seconds. There's
The whole
no
point of it
impulses
was-
left.
The whole point was that I've stabbed him, and then about after so much time, he's to the point where he's almost about to just die, and then I've shot him in the head. What's he died from, really, there? The blood loss or the bullet?
Once again, it all
Blood
depends
loss.
on where you're
That's basically-
stabbed or where you're shot. If you're stabbed in an artery,
Jesus
then you
fucking
can bleed
Christ.
out within seconds.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like seconds, you're dead. Gunshot wound, you can either die instantly or die a few days later, or become a vegetable.
No, I die instantly. That's in the instant.
The point, yeah, they died.
Instant
You don't really
kill.
get a choice.
Instant kill.
But in this case, the stab would be what, like cancer, and the gun to the head would be COVID, which is which, in a way. That was the whole thing I thought of.
Yeah, it makes sense. At the end of the day, just because they have cancer, it doesn't mean that's their cause
Yeah.
of death. Even if they are
Yeah.
100% going to die of it anyway,
Nothing's wrong with
if
them,
something
it's-
else comes first, it's the
really.
other thing that kills them off earlier.
And to fair, the other thing can accelerate the other thing. We
Yeah.
just don't know this. That's why it took so long to get a vaccine out as well. They've not found a way to cure it until now, pretty
Yeah,
much.
well, there's not a cure. There still isn't a cure.
Well,
It's
true.
a
The vaccine is
vaccine.
meant to slow it down.
Yeah.
No.
It's
The
meant to
vaccine,
prevent.
It's meant
the
to build an
vaccine has
intolerance.
COVID in it,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
So
Meant
if you
to
do
just slow it
catch it, you
down
can
and
fight
kill
it
the
off
one
like the flu, like a
Yeah.
cold. It's nothing to fix it. It's so your body can fight it off quicker.
Yeah.
The
and
last
it
time I
doesn't spread
had
as quick.
jabs, I was in college when I had jabs last. And that were a flu jab and something else I had.
Yeah, wait till we spar. You'll have a few jobs.
When we spar, mate, you're going to be fucking knocked out in 5 seconds. And I'm going to
Honestly,
fucking
this
bullet through your fucking artery.
live stream.
Content.
I don't think I dare meet Logan
Yeah,
because he is
content.
going to fucking nut me.
Yep. Not even going to deny it. Not even going to deny it. Oh, this took a turn.
That was just a no
Tempted.
response.
2 bottles of vodka by windowsill looking hella tasty right now.
You're
Not
out
gonna lie to
soon.
you.
You're out driving soon. You're not allowed that.
Fucking hell, huh? Say less. Fucking move.
You're not his real mum. Well,
You're
we don't
not
know.
my mum.
Don't fucking know who she is.
Exactly.
Actually, I do. Actually, I do. And I'm not going to say what I wanted to do. Ooh.
You wasn't going to win the game of hide and seek you've been having.
Summer colada. Summer colada. Yeah, summer colada.
Pina
Ooh.
colada. I'm getting caught in the rain. So, sad boy karaoke.
Twitch sings. We can do it for you that.
I think.
We'll get drunk
See, I
and...
I had an
Listen
idea in my head earlier.
Me and Logan were meant to do that actually. We were meant to
Did
do.
well. I took over the stream and just fucking sang KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah, you did that on your own back. We did do a
Was it
try not to
Lamborghini?
sing, and you failed
Lamborghini?
massively.
If it weren't Lamborghini, then I don't want to know.
He
Little boy,
sang
like
so
doing
many of
dish
them.
tracks,
Oh, okay, well, let me-
like bare dish tracks. I'm down for that though.
I'd be down for that. But I also earlier had the idea, right? If the SadBoy podcast was to blow up, and the Sad Boys were going to do other things, what would we go into, like businesses? Do you think that'd work? And what would we do?
OnlyFans.
Hey, not quite like that.
Only hands. Only hands. It's going to be the new thing. It's all going to be hand
first-
pics.
The first thing that came in my head was the Sad Boy nightclub.
Oh, yes.
Imagine that. That'd be sick.
Yes. We
Don't
can have
tempt
like
Logan.
depressing, like
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
Peep, Silk
we set it up
World, and all that lot all the
Yeah.
time.
That'd be incredible.
Nice cozy chairs.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll just turn my business into the Sadboy business.
Exactly. Yes, rebrand.
The Sadboy shop.
I'll invest.
I actually named it after Josh, the shop. Not even gonna lie to you. I regret it because I hate the bastard, but I named it after
when
him.
the Sad Boys are going to be making businesses now.
Listen, give me a few days off.
I think we should do like sad boy lingerie and things like that. I think that could be fun.
Sad Boy merch. We need to get this on the go. This needs to be a thing.
Well, they were saying that I'm currently wearing Logan's merch right now. If that counts for anything.
I have some. So me and Connor have been designing
got
some
merch?
merch.
Plugged.
Yeah, I've got merch.
Completely.
Like shit merch. Shit merch.
And
Oh,
I'm the only fucker that owns any of it, and it's still like my comfiest t-shirt
I was
ever.
gonna order some, but I was too embarrassed, so I was like, no, right.
It's comfy. I love it. Although everyone keeps thinking it's Roblox because kind of looks Robloxy, and people know like Roblox is my thing.
This is shit because it's a bot, mate. Should have bought the Sniper King one. That's a fucking banging emote.
We never did that. We only did the bot one.
I'm getting my Kazoku merch soon. Finally getting my jersey. Cannot wait.
I've got some. Yeah, me and Connor have been working on some merch, but that's coming up in the next few months.
We want previews.
We have some big Ha! I will show you previews later.
Oh,
Energy merch.
Like this is full on.
keep it PG.
With
No,
to be fair, it's
Ah.
actually beautiful. Like we have writing down the sleeve. We have writing at the back of the bottom. If that makes sense. Like the back of the jumper at the bottom. We've got. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll show you after.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I was gonna say. No, I want a Royal Ravens jersey.
Oh.
I want a FaZe jersey and a Royal Ravens.
Yeah, your
Royal
face
Ravens
might
jersey.
arrive now.
Yeah, I came ages ago.
Oh yeah, completely didn't realise. He didn't click a made.
Fucking love it. That turned up, right? Within the first hour when I went to go out, I was like, I can't find my FaZe hoodie. Where the fuck
Oh.
have I put it? I then phoned Scarlett. She then FaceTimes me
She's
wearing
wearing
it.
Yeah.
And she's back in fucking Manchester. I'm like, well, there goes my fucking hoodie.
Yep.
But luckily,
At least
I
your
got it
hoodie's up
back.
now.
I
Yeah,
got
at
it back. Currently stinks of hair though, so I need to wash it.
Is that good or
Bad thing.
sticks of shit? No, I'm joking.
Who won't fucking slag juice love me fucking hoodie?
Wow.
I need to stop. I need to stop because she listens to this. She listens to these.
Wow.
So did your dad as well. Shout out, Dad.
Oh, mate, don't.
Daddy Yuri.
Daddy.
Fucking daddy, yo, mate. Is it bad that I very rarely speak to my dad?
Not really.
We've not spoken in like 3 weeks, and then we're going out on Saturday with some mates.
I can't say I really speak to
And,
my parents
Like
that
the
much.
past 3 days is the most we've spoke.
Got Daddy David now though.
That fucker just ignores me for work.
It's alright, he ignores everyone for work.
What?
We're
Not
joking.
what?
He's saving lives, gotta give him
I'm
a
not allowed
break.
to use my phone.
I am. Oh, so I have a project coming up.
Oh.
Project.
So
Do tell.
obviously I've had to cancel my trip to Hull because of Rona.
Miss Rona.
So
The slag.
for the summer, hopefully by summertime I will have an outside bar and seating area. So we're starting not next week, the week after we're starting, because I'm out this weekend and I'm out next weekend. So the first thing first week is we're doing the garden, putting a new fence up. I'm cutting off the back of the garden, putting stones down, weeding it all, pushing it all back, stoning it all. The week after, I'm buying the shed, cutting the shed up and putting that together. Then the week after, I've got to go to, I think it's Wakefield. I've got to go to the alcohol warehouse to
Wakey.
buy all my optics, pumps,
Optic.
all that kind of shit. And then hopefully, by summertime, we'll have a fully operational bar, pumps, barrels, all your spirits, LED lights in the background for night times.
Grab Sambuca.
Fucking Sambuca, mate.
If you have
And then
Sambuca,
Get
when
all the gins you can think
And
of.
when it comes to winter time, I'm gonna have a coal fire outside, like a burner outside, so I can sit out there at night, have the burner going, music on.
Peep.
I'm looking at installing speakers into my garden, but it's an expensive project, that one.
Yeah.
And my dad's not willing to put any money towards that. That's all like me.
Big oofs, but worth it if you do it yourself.
Oh yeah. Those I've got to pay for is outside electric, which
Yeah,
is
where's
going
my
to be
invite?
expensive.
We all want this invite when this is made. We need a sad
When-
boy and
So
guest
when the bar's
party.
made, Connor's coming around first because he's already told me that he's coming around. But then after that, once everything's sorted, I'm down for a little party, back garden.
Yeah. Bring.
I have my festival tents so we can even fucking stay in my little tent outside. Make a real doovie of it.
Brokeback Mountain 2, the sequel.
In the bar, I've never seen Brokeback Mountain.
I've never seen it either.
Seen what?
I broke
I've
back
never
Mountain.
That
I've never
Mountain.
seen it.
No one's
Logan's
seen it. Everyone
favourite
just
film.
knows what it's about.
Oh yeah,
He's never
I've
seen
say,
it,
I've
but
never,
it's his favourite.
I've never watched the film.
Just for that one
Nope.
scene.
Yeah, he just watches that scene on repeat.
He has a clip on it on his phone. It's his background.
Evil.
Wait, what about me here? Who's literally just said I've never seen it?
Apart from that one clip.
So, like, all right, let's go to like the important news. Have you guys seen that McDonald's are bringing a Biscoff McFlurry in?
But what?
Nothing for that one.
How
Even on
high?
KFC, Paul
No,
Nando's.
no one here goes to McDonald's no more, love.
Yeah,
I don't
but
tell you.
a Biscoff McFlurry.
Listen, love, the fucking ice cream machines never work.
They
So
do
good luck.
here. They always work here.
And I wish you
Ours
just
fucking do. Ours are always down.
yeah.
Same for the coffee machine.
Well, we
Man,
have from Yorkshire.
Man goes in for an iced coffee, the coffee machine's always down. Like, I think in the past year and a half I've been to McDonald's, I must have had a McFlurry once, twice when it's been working. Rest of the
Same,
time it's
like,
fucking
10
out of order.
years.
It never fucking works.
I think I've had one McFlurry my whole life. You
Fucking
got a KFC for whatever their equivalent is. And like,
cushion milkshakes from KFC. Oh,
yeah, oh,
I will
God.
sub my dick so far into that. Oh. The Skittles one as well, the Skittles one.
Yeah, I'm yeah, that's the only one I've got. That's the only one I've ever had. The Skittles one.
I've had the Oreo and the Crunchy, but my favourite is the Skittles, 100%. Smoking herb and drinking burning liquor.
That's a banger of a song. That.
I'm listening to Conor. I'm on a huge Conor Maynard vibe at the moment.
Oh, you listen? Oh wait, Conor Maynard did it as well.
Yeah, he did a that
Obviously, the
cover of it.
original's pretty decent as well. So.
Regional came out when I was West Knox College, like 5-6 years ago.
Jeez.
No. Yeah. Yeah, because 6 years ago today, I got accepted in sixth form. 6 years ago tomorrow, I got denied sixth form. 6 years ago a week, I got accepted back in sixth form, and then got denied sixth form again.
Why?
So they said for the course I wanted to do was catering, and they said I don't need English, but I need maths. And I only got a C in maths. I passed that, but I failed my English. So it's like, well, as long as we do your English,
Yeah,
you're
see,
fine. So I then pulled out of going to Donny College to go to sixth form. So when I went in the next day to take my ID and get my ID card and shit, I got told that I wasn't on the register, and apparently I wasn't in sixth form. So I was like, right, okay. So she said, well, just leave it with us, we'll sort it. I didn't hear nothing for a week. Bear in mind, college has already started back at this point.
Jesus.
So I then phoned me later saying, yeah, we found you at Sarbad. Come in today. We'll get you straight in. Timetable and all that fucking Bob's Uncle Fanny's rant. So I then went in. Bob's Uncle Fanny's rant.
How did you run?
Have you never heard of that saying? Bob's Uncle Fanny's rant.
Yeah, but I've never heard it that way around.
Oh. So I went
That's
in
the right way
with me.
round.
That is the right way round, Evo.
That's
Are you
it, isn't
alright?
it?
I've heard the first half, but not the second. To be fair.
Bob's your Uncle Fanny's rant. Tom's your dick. But no one
Yeah.
really says Tom's your dick no more.
I haven't heard that third part either.
Not a lot of people say it no more.
Tom's your dick.
Tom's your dick. So anyway, I went in to get my ID and shit, got everything ready to start. I then went in the next day in my uniform to start sixth form, and they told me I wasn't in his fucking sixth form. They told me I wasn't on the fucking register, and I wasn't allowed in.
Jesus.
So I then had to go to Donny College, explain what happened. They accepted me onto a catering course. I was there for literally 2 weeks, and then I had to move to fucking Nottingham for a year.
Well, that's fucking helpful, isn't it?
So then I went to Nottingham, started at Nottingham a month late, doing catering. And then I was, to be fair, I absolutely aced that course, and I came out flying colours. And then it passed me English as well.
It was nice.
And then I moved back to Donny the year after, and did level 2 and 3 down here. And then like, well, if you want, you've got your level 1, 2 and 3, you might as well do level 4. Gears $5,000 and you can do it. No thanks. $5,000 to do a level 4 bar and hospitality management.
It's like, yeah, I got that in Fortnite.
Not worth it.
Fucking what? I didn't do it. And then, but when I was at college, I've got a story about my old fucking job. When I was in college, I was currently doing 3 jobs at the same time. So I was doing college, I was doing part-time race course, which I only did for festivals. I was doing work at the Pit Club, which is a fucking episode in itself, that one. And then I just started working the Earl on the fucking cocktail bar. I was fucking, mate. I was loaded, but I was fucking depressed at the same time.
You get paid a lot, but work fucking long
Oh,
hours.
nothing's changed then. Nothing's changed then.
I legit, I've told Weeks this before. There used to be times I used to work at the Pit Club, finish at like 3, 4 in the morning, have to be at college at 7. So I would legit go home for an hour, get changed, freshen up, and then walk to fucking college. But because I was in the restaurant, we used to have the restaurant open to the public. So we used to do breakfast and dinner. So I used to turn up to do breakfast, and my tutor used to always have me a fucking Starbucks ready. And I was like, she legit, shout out to Gales, she was the best tutor I ever had.
Fucking
always
free coffee, yeah.
Legit free coffee. And then when I used to do weekends, when I was at college, I legit used to go into her office and go sleep for 3 hours when I was fucking knackered.
Mate,
She
sounds
legit,
like,
best fucking tutor I ever had.
sounds like heaven.
And then she went to Paris and fucked to level 3.
Oh.
Literally. There was a trip to Paris we were meant to go on, but no fucker went. Like, the level 1, 2, and 3s, one level 3 went, which was George, and he was the fucking teacher's pet. Like a proper suck up. So he went with fucking Gale, and then thinking he were big and hard, sent a picture into our college group chat of him in bed with her, thinking he were fucking amazing in a fucking stud. Everyone sat there taking the piss out of him because she was like 50. I'm like, no mate, you're not fucking big and hard.
Logan, you really wish that was you.
Fucking do I fuck? Like, she was
You'd have a
amazing
good
in that.
granny.
She was. Listen, man, I only slept with one.
Wolves all the way, mate.
There was literally one who was older than me, and it was only by like fucking 15 years. But no, I loved her, but I hated her because she was a fucking bitch at times. But she was the best tutor you could ever ask for. Honestly, fucking amazing.
With what you got, fucking sounds like it.
She added me on Facebook actually as well. I never actually
No,
spoke to her.
here we go.
Logan's getting his Lego.
Because on the night of leaving, I was at work, so I couldn't stay for the after party or like the goodbye party and that. So I legit had to leave college. I went into her office, got me like leavers hoodie and certificate and a fucking £10 Love to Shop voucher. And then she legit asked to add me on Facebook so we can go out for a drink or something.
And you turned her down?
I added her on Facebook, but I never actually went out for a drink with her or anything.
Well, get on your phone, get your messages up.
I
Go out
know
for a
it's a bit
drink.
late, but
We go out for that drink yet?
You offered me that drink 5 years ago, I'll accept it now, love.
Yes.
To be fair, actually, look, it's got all our names on the back of it. On the leavers hoodie, it's amazing.
Don't they all
I think
have
I-
that?
I think I wore it once, which is when I went to. Was it that? No, it wasn't that night. It was when I went out to the racecourse to work in Southall. I wore it, and since then it's just been hung up. I refuse to wear it. It's like a. Not a trophy, but it's like a. What do you call it?
I know what you mean, but I can't remember the word.
memorabilia.
That's it.
Memorabilia.
Just like Panic at the Disco hoodie. But yeah.
Let's keep it a second here.
Mate, literally, the stories I could go, we go on for fucking days, mate.
Right, I was gonna say my pizza's getting cold and I'm pretty hungry.
Yes, and I'm getting picked up in half an hour to go out.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So he needs to get
And
ready.
my
and a
pizza's
strap
been
on.
sitting there for the last 20 minutes and I can smell it and it's making me even hungrier.
Imagine if we actually gave a shit.
The rule is the guest has to outro. Go on, David.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we
David.
go. How the fuck do you outro? Thanks for
Just like
listening,
that.
guys.
This is a new rule apparently this week.
Oh yeah, because you fuckers have got me here, haven't you?
Nah, it's fine.
How the fuck do you
Right,
outro?
thank you for listening. We've got shit to do. Wig has got pizza to eat. I've got dick to go suck. Hero's got
Cod to grind.
kids to go
I'm
bath.
gonna
So we'll
Logan's
see you
gonna be
next
bending
week.
over tonight.
I'm really fucking not, trust me. I'm really fucking not. So we'll be back next week. Evo can start our guest for next week. It's about time he fucking did something.
I'll try
Well,
again.
He'll try.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our bullshit. It's been your boy Logan, Evo, Wiggles, and David. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you very much.
bye.
You're not fucking coming back. All right, we'll catch you later.
He's not wrong.